Good evening, and fuck you. Yo, Phillips.
Yo, man.
What's up, man? I'm good.
Tired, man.
Tired as fuck.
Yeah, I'm hungry as fuck.
I'm actually looking forward to this episode, man,
Yeah,
because you chose the topic.
Yeah.
So
You guys need to give me an applaud.
yeah, so it's not a gym
Related.
episode. It's not a boxing episode. It's not anything to do with the streets. Nothing to do with fighting.
Nothing
Nothing.
to do with whores.
What? All right. Yeah. So nothing like that.
Yeah, neither hose.
So you recommended this. I'm assuming that you've got some kind of knowledge, background knowledge about this. So it's about virtual reality. So I've got my script.
Man, stop reading from a fucking paper. That's the information I told you. Okay,
All right,
you can have it for reference.
So virtual reality.
By the way, these are my points. He's just quoting them.
How did you come up with this topic? Out of everything to choose from, why this?
And, it just popped in my mind.
Just popped in your mind.
Because I feel like it's all of a
What?
sudden,
Yeah.
like it came out, like no one, like
Flashed in your head,
actually,
and that's
in my, it's a funny story.
what happened.
In my physiotherapy
Yeah.
sessions, they have one of these. But
What?
I think,
What, the headset?
yeah, the headset, the fucking TV, and you know, I'm gonna tell you later. But that's how I came up with the idea. And I was like, this is a really cool fucking doctor. Like we can play video games maybe after the fucking session. But
Yeah.
I was wrong. I was wrong. Because it's actually to
Yeah,
what?
it's actually to treat some diseases like Parkinson's.
Yeah, and I thought it was to
Yeah.
have fun and play video games.
Yeah, we'll talk about that
We'll
later.
talk about that later.
Okay, so
But
let's
that's how
start.
I came up with the idea. Because all of a sudden I feel like it came out and it popped. Everyone is using it for the fucking
Yeah.
PlayStation, the fucking mobile, smartphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So virtual reality. When did the idea start? So when was the first prototype?
Tell them. Tell
So
them.
what year do you think it was?
I know what year it was.
When was it? When do you think it was?
It was 1939. It was.
Oh, you saw the paper. All
yeah,
right.
it was when the
19
First World War started.
Actually, it's the Second World War, man. 1939.
It's
What?
the First World War.
No, First World War is from 1914 to 1918.
No,
Well,
first.
how the fuck did we go to the same school together, man?
Man, wait, no, it was from 1939 to 1946.
45. You were close.
Yeah, that was
So-
World War One.
That was World War Two. So that was when the first prototype was produced. It was
Are
called.
you sure?
Yeah, man. I looked it up.
Man, we had the
What?
same. We had the same history fucking teacher.
That's what I'm saying. You
I'm
dumb fuck,
confused.
man. How
Man,
did
you
you?
dumb fuck?
So it was called Viewmaster. I don't know. 1939, the middle of Second World
the
War.
first prototype. Called
That was the
Viewmaster.
first prototype. Yeah, I don't know what. I
Yeah.
don't know why. Who came up with the idea? I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah.
Good timing too, man. Second World War. To get people out of reality into some kind of visual matrix world or some shit like that, and distracting people from the reality that was about to unfold.
I actually have a theory.
What's
I have a
your
fucking
theory?
I think that World War One
Yes.
was a virtual fucking reality war. That
What?
because it was the first prototype. So when people used it, they actually thought it was the real fucking war. So they were moving around in their fucking place, and they thought it was a world war coming down. And I think people were dying from fucking disease like the what?
What, the Parkinson's?
No, the plague, the black.
The Black Plague.
Yeah,
That was, bro. That was.
something. It doesn't have to be that exactly.
So they
Something
died
wrong
from
with-
a disease.
Yeah, they died from a fucking disease, and in the First World War, it was a fucking prototype.
Everyone had it on. The whole world had it on. There was a prototype for everyone.
No, it wasn't for everyone, but
And the guys who had it on for 5 years, no one was like, get the fuck out of that headset, man. No one was like that.
no, they got it out. But when they got it out, they thought it was 5 years past that time. They were wrong in the fucking year.
So they got the
Yeah.
calendar wrong. So now it's supposed to be, so the World War II was about 5 years, so now it's supposed to be
6 years. You dumb fuck.
2017.
6 years, you dumb fuck.
So now it's
And
supposed
it's
to
the
be,
First World War.
so now it's supposed to be 2017. It's not 2022 now.
Yeah.
COVID started in 2015.
Yeah, but that's only one situation. I think there are other situations where they have miscalculated. So I think we are either way past superior 2022 or way before 2017.
So how did everyone die? The Holocaust, the atomic bombs, the Chinese.
No, it wasn't. There was a war going on, but it wasn't a world fucking war.
So you are denying Chinese people getting massacred by the Japanese army. Your own people, man. The Chinese.
Man, no, actually, wait, no. The Nazis were the Chinese.
What?
The Nazis were fucking Chinese. Man, I have a question. I have a
What?
theory.
What?
Another fucking theory.
What?
When they had the fight between the Japanese and the Chinese,
Yeah.
I think because they all look alike,
So
they started killing each other. So I think it was everyone was killing each other. I don't think the Japanese were killing. I think the Japanese were killing the Chinese. The Chinese were killing the Japanese. The Japanese were killing the Japanese, and the Chinese were killing the Japanese.
how does that explain? You said everything. They were in virtual reality at that
Virtual
time.
reality.
So wait, you're saying they killed each other because they looked like each other, but at the same time you're saying it didn't exist. It was just all virtual reality. So they were killing each other in virtual reality. Is that what you're saying?
No, they were killing each other in the real war, but that's not the world war. It was just a fucking war, not a world fucking war. The other countries were not involved. It was just between these two. They collided, and the rest of the world were in the
They
fucking
were
virtual
fighting.
reality.
They were fighting during the Second World War, man.
No, you're talking about the first fucking world war.
I am. Man, apparently both of us, we went to the same school,
The same fucking class.
same fucking class, and I don't know, man. I don't know how you graduated, or but anyway, man, I don't know.
Wait, I graduated?
What the fuck?
I was still in high school. Anyways, that's what my ex-girlfriend told me. We're still in high school. I think that's why
What?
we like to play games, because we're in high school.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Stupid fucking joke.
it is. That's why I wasn't laughing.
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with the car? All right. So man, what the hell, man? Fuck is
I
that,
think
man?
my ex-girlfriend got mad at the stupid fucking joke.
Yeah. So in 1962,
Yeah.
they started. So what they started to do, because as you know, when you put on the headset, you can see footage, video footage. So they started to put movies there, so you could see some movies like Star Trek and shit like that. And yeah, they started doing that in 1962.
All that information is from fucking Wikipedia. You can just close the fucking podcast.
You chose the
Just
topic,
go
man.
on Wikipedia, read all that up. But don't say from the fucking shit. I'm being original, you're being unoriginal, you're being indifference.
What the? If you are going to talk about a topic which you have no knowledge on, you need to read about it, man. I can't just go in there like virtual reality and just stay silent for 30 minutes and just fill it in with swears, man.
No,
I can say this fucking.
why can't you? Donald Trump can. We can too. Make virtual reality World War One
What?
great again. Repeat it, but in World War Three.
All right, man. So wait? So you think World War One happened in 1939, right? When did World War Two happen?
It happened in 1918.
The fuck? All right, man.
Because just because it's called World War One doesn't mean it's the first World War. It's just a fucking name. It's a label. I could call it World War A, and the second World War Z, whatever you want to call that shit.
All right, makes sense. It makes sense, man.
I'm hungry.
Well, let's finish it and then we can eat. Look. So yeah, they waited all those years so that they can.
All these fucking years.
Yeah, man, there was no TV back then.
No, the TV was invented, I think, in 19.
Yeah, but in 1939 there was no TV, just a radio, man.
No, though.
What?
It was the TV. The first TV was ever the prototype of the first TV invented. I think it was 1859.
The fuck?
The prototype, not the one that we had. It's the fucking prototype.
Sir,
Because you know, I
there
think
was no video.
they are not gonna tell us that information. They know, you know, by in this day and age, they know a lot of fucking information.
Why are they hiding it from you? Why?
They,
What do they gain?
they do give some stuff.
What?
Man, look, I'll tell you something. I give you a fucking example.
Okay.
The manufacturers of cars,
All right.
they add in features every year.
Okay.
They could jump up into 5 years of these fucking features, but then they will have nothing. They are going step by step, giving us, you know, like baby steps. It's a fucking marketing strategy. They can't just give us the best fucking TV ever invented, and then what?
That's completely different.
It's not different.
It is different.
It's not different.
Different. Look, the TV is a completely new invention that will change everyone's lives. If you mean upgrades on the TV itself, that you can take baby steps.
It's a prototype. It's a prototype.
Bro, the video camera didn't exist back in 1859. Like,
It did. Did you
it
see?
didn't.
Did you see the when was the Mike Tyson fight where they captured the fucking ghost?
What?
Okay, okay, I tapped in the wrong fucking side of my fucking brain. There's a fucking I don't know. It's a fucking video. I watched it somewhere.
Yeah, of a ghost.
No, it's not. Yeah, not
So ghosts existed in the 19th century. They don't exist now.
No, they do still exist now,
But you can't see them. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not talking about ghosts right now, man. Don't get me dash. I need more research before I can talk about ghosts. Now I'm talking about the fucking. There was a fucking. I don't know if it's a fucking picture or fucking video.
Okay.
It was of a female. I think it was in the 18s. She was holding a phone.
Yeah.
It was in her fucking ears, and she was talking. Man, I'm gonna put the link of the description. The link of the link of the fucking video in the fucking description, if I find it. And you know, this is like, actually, I'm not even kidding. This is like serious talk. There's a fucking video of that. I'm gonna show you after we.
But was it in 1859?
Maybe before that.
Bro, there was no.
It was in the 1800s, or in the.
There was no cameras back then.
Yeah.
How are they going to jump?
No, it was the black and white camera. I think maybe it was the 1900s, the beginning of that. Man, I'm not kidding. I'm gonna fucking show you. Yeah. Okay, it wasn't just about the fucking ghost. There was a guy in Mike Tyson's fucking boxing match who actually was taking, I think the video or fucking pictures of the fucking flash coming on when there was no phones or cameras. I'm not kidding. Oh wait, then how did they capture them? It was phones. There was cameras, but no phones.
Mike Tyson was fighting in the 1990s. There was everything back then, man.
No. I'm gonna show you after. Man, I need to check right now.
All right, fine, you're right. Okay, look, next.
I know I'm right. Shut the fuck up.
So in 1991.
1996.
No, it's 1991. Sega announced.
Okay, then that's the
headset. So wait, what?
What? The Sega headset.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think that was when they could they could detect your head movement. So I remember those PlayStation 2 games I used to play back then, and there was like a headset, something like that. It would just detect your head movement. I remember. So yeah. Man, what? Man, this fucking topic is boring. I don't know jack shit about it, and you didn't even look it up.
No, here. Look.
What?
1995.
What the hell?
Look.
What? It's 1995.
They didn't have that.
It's not 19.
Look. It's a fucking smartphone with a fucking flash. Man, look. You think I'm kidding?
What has that got to do with virtual? You said there were.
No, I'm not talking about virtual. I'm talking about the shit that they. Man,
your original point was the prototype for a television existed in 1859. That was your.
Man, you're dumb as fuck.
Fine, you're right. Fine, you're right.
Wait, you dumb motherfucking bitch.
What the hell do you want to show me now? Alright, man, come on, man. This is a very awkward silence.
Man, wait.
Alright, look. In 2010, the Oculus Rift was invented. So I think that's the one which they use for the games. And yeah, man, why do you think people want to do that?
I'm not
Fucking,
even with
they want
you.
to see your
Okay,
moves or
now
something.
leave that, leave that. I think they used to watch porn that
I
way.
think yeah, that is the future.
Yeah.
Because man, we talked about like how men.
They could, they'd put all the fucking girls in there, and you could just choose any girl you fucking want.
That is the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the future.
Wait,
So
wait, wait. Let me say my fucking point. Look, look, look. Here, look, look. I found the fucking article in 1995. The
yeah,
fight between Mike Tyson and Peter McNeely. His name is
what?
funny. In Las
Okay.
Vegas, someone in the crowd is seen taking a picture from what appears to be a smartphone device or a device way ahead of the 90s.
Man,
And it says quote unquote aliens. I don't know if it's a time traveler or not, but no one can explain what camera it is, the one that he's shooting. It doesn't have a silver. So no one at all was able to identify which fucking phone was that.
out of everything, they choose this. Whatever, man. Look,
Upon
let's
first
continue
glance,
the topic.
it definitely does look like a smartphone, which is pretty creep. However, the time travel conspiracy is unsurprisingly completely false. People quickly began realizing that no one else in the audience reacting to the device means it may have been a.
Ah, shut up. Shut up. Shut the
Okay,
fuck
I'm
up.
confused. Then why did no one in the fucking earth could tell us what fucking device or camera he was using?
All right, we'll make that a topic for another video. Look, so it says man, software and fucking hardware, man. Who gives a shit about that?
Man, I'm hungry. Let's end this shit.
All right, you want to talk about the side effects? It says it could give you a seizure. Man, fuck that. Man. Yeah, we talked about the
What is the difference between the virtual reality VRs that we use in gaming and
yeah.
the ones that they use it for the physiotherapy? Do you think it's very
I
similar, or how different is it from the one?
I think the ones in physio because it is used to treat Parkinson's. Look, and Parkinson's, it's a neurological. So there's a problem with your neurons. They're slow to react. So when you move, when a guy with Parkinson moves, he takes a bit. He's slower to initiate his movement. You know what I mean? So I think they use that to improve their reflexes, to improve their agility. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But look, so the future. I think, men, with how men are changing, we have the simp pandemic. We need to make a video about the simp pandemic and how dangerous it is to society. It's already fucked up the Western society. It's
Yeah.
already fucked that up. It is going to fuck up the East and the Middle East and maybe lastly Africa. Okay, I don't know,
Yeah.
but that is a huge problem. Simping is a big problem, and that is the future, man. I think using virtual reality headsets to look at pornography, it is going to be a future. Or if they're not even doing it now, you know what I mean? Because men, they're paying for anything right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you look at the numbers, like the amount of men, the percentage of men who are virgins in the West, I'm talking about the West, who are virgins has increased by like 4 times. So before,
What?
yes, man. So they
They have more. They used to have more sex
back then,
back
yeah,
then
bro,
than
like
now.
then now, yeah, because
That's a
standards have
shock.
changed. Yeah,
Because that's a shock to me, to be honest.
yeah, because man, standards are higher now. Because we need to make a video about it. Because women, they're hypergamous, so that's they only look for guys who are at their level or better than them. So you see that a lot of times, like when a girl she looks at some guy who she sees as below him, she's like, ew, get away
There's
from me.
nothing
You know
below.
what I
If you
mean?
have more money, you're above her. That's how she. You're above her, literally. That's the way I see
Yeah,
it. That's not the way I see it. That's the way I know it
in
is.
terms of financial status, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now with simping, with feminism, and I'm not like putting shit on this movement. I'm putting shit on the simps. Yes, we need to make a video about the simps and how they are fucking up society.
I know about the feminists too. They suck.
I thought you were a feminist.
Yeah, I'm a feminist. I'm a man.
What? You're a meninist?
No, I'm a feminist.
You are a feminist, but you
Yeah.
just said they sucked.
Yeah, but I'm extreme. So You know, these feminists
Oh,
are
the
not
moderate
extreme.
feminists.
Yeah, these models, because most of them are not extreme. You know, so like they are not Karen. So
All right,
they have to be Karen. If they're not Karen, they suck. You know,
all right.
they either stand with their movement or they don't. We can't be like, like they want 50-50 in some shit,
Yeah,
but they want 100% in other shit. Doesn't work that way. So it's not a one-way street. You know,
yeah,
it's a two-way street. So get your shit together, you fucking dumb feminist.
yeah. So like
You
I said,
whore.
the percentage of men who are virgins, they actually got the numbers for this. So they took men between the ages of 18 and 30 throughout the years, I think starting from like 2005 up until 2020, and the percentage of men who were virgins in that age group, so 18 to 30, it increased from 8% to like 30%. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Because, and why do I say simping is because man, it raises the standards of women. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And we talked about hypergamy.
I think I
So
raised
those guys are getting rejected. You get me, man? They're getting rejected. So that's why there's a lot of people who are virgins. Men, a lot of men who are virgins because they keep getting rejected. And we are going to talk about. So that is the future. And man, look at OnlyFans. Like shit like that, it wouldn't exist back in the 2000s. You know what I mean? It wouldn't exist. No, who the fuck would buy that? Who would? Bro,
because they'd
imagine.
rather do it in fucking real life instead.
Exactly, man. Imagine paying hundreds of dollars to a specific girl just to look, just to look at her photos, man. I mean, that is, you can't get more pathetic than that. You can't
Yeah.
lower your value more than that. And we are going to make a topic about that, like OnlyFans. Just a video just about OnlyFans.
But you know, like I kind of, like, but there are a lot of successful rich fucking people that can get a lot of girls and do get a lot of girls that still pay some girls for OnlyFans. What do you think about